Smoothieville. I wasn't going to do a video.
I've heard that one before.
That's kind of a lame preamble. Well, I'm doing this video now, and this is about this book. This is a book that was recommended to me like a year and a half ago by a therapist who doesn't suck. It was like, before we started talking, read this book. I've had, people in my scenario who this book helped, and I got the book back then, but then I didn't use it because, I don't know, reasons. I felt like the method was so simple, like there's no way that it works. I just kind of didn't take it very seriously and thought I needed to do a bunch of other things. You know how it is. I guess maybe you don't. That would be fine too. I came back to it, and I don't remember why really. If you followed my channel for a length of time, so like 5 of you might know that I read a fair bit of self-help. I 100% recommend this book. It's a 5-star stamp of approval. This is the thing. This is the one.
This is the girl.
This is the book that I was kind of looking for a long time in terms of how to get things out of my way, like all those crazy kind of emotions. The Sedona method is by a guy named Hale Dwoskin.
Hi, everyone.
He didn't invent the method of like releasing emotions. That was invented, or yeah, sure. We can use the word invented, by Lester Livingston after he was given like a death sentence, cancer prognosis. He healed himself off of it just through this method. I don't know. I'm not giving you the 100% accurate story here, and the story itself might be apocryphal. Regardless, this method, it speaks for itself, so I could care less about the history or whatever. This thing works in lightning speed and with incredible gentleness. In terms of methods that release emotions, like the brute force method of releasing emotions is meditation, where you have to sit through them. You sit down in meditation and your thoughts come to your awareness, and you have to learn to stop attacking them. Stop trying to swat your emotions away, or even if you get that far, it might start with trying not to move through physical pain, trying not to fall asleep, all those things. You have to conquer those first. Then it's the fears. You have to learn to stop attaching your fears or trying to swat them away. It's brute force. It's difficult. That's why so many yogis, they're like red pilled. It's all get out. Like, it's so much of yoga is about just being strong. Anyway, close to a year ago, I did a tapping book. The emotional freedom technique is called EFT, is another way of releasing emotions, but it is a lot more work involved. It uses acupressure. The karmic, energetic ramifications from that is very jarring. You'll experience the wheel of karma. It has like a really awkward time catching up with the rewiring that you do using EFT. Since you've changed so swiftly and in this mechanical way, the world outside changes in a very noticeable mechanical way. This is kind of weird esotericism speak. The point being, this method takes the least amounts of work because it's just a conversation with yourself. And you can feel, or I could feel when I used it, my emotions just turning from something that was like an impenetrable abyss, something that will just sap my attention, into something that isn't there, that can be passed right through. Crazy. It was a crazy experience. So if you want to learn the method, and I suggest you learn the method, go over to Letting Go's YouTube channel. You'll see Hale walk you through whatever you want to let go of. He'll just help you through it. And you'll see, it's just a conversation you have with yourself. And then as you sit with yourself and just kind of think these words through, you let the feeling go after like 5 or so questions to yourself. You'll feel the difference, especially if it's a heavy emotion, if it's a dark thing that you've held on to for decades. You'll feel that escape more than you would a small, insignificant feeling. Because I feel like the more that I'm releasing emotions, the harder it is to like find them. So as far as the book is concerned, I read this whole book front to back, and it's like 400 pages, which is, mammoth for a self-help book. But the little changes, little different ways of releasing, those all helped me in different ways. So I want to read more. The first part of the book, which is like 250 pages, is like the course, because this was originally like audio tapes that you'd purchase, like self-help stuff used to be audio tapes. And part 2 is about the real life applications of those teachings and how they can help you do business better, relationships better, yada yada yada. It was very helpful for me. It remains helpful for me. I'm always doing it. It's not like meditation, like you still have to meditate. I have to meditate. But as far as like supplementary material, this has been unparalleled. I've actually woke myself up using the Sedona method by letting go of how tired I felt. There's been people who've used the Sedona method to get rid of physical pain. I can't speak on that, but I wouldn't doubt it. Anything's possible. If you ever felt like you had a problem you couldn't take to anybody else or you couldn't solve on your own, try it. I'm not even saying like read the book. I'm saying go over to the YouTube channel and follow along with that guy and learn this system. And if you want more, then go into this book, because this book goes fairly deep into how you can apply the method for yourself. And that's my official review, everybody.
We're done here.